Nice. Alright. I'm in a good mood today. Don't know why, but I just am. Alright. I'm not tired. Well, I am tired, but I'm in a good mood, regardless. So, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to go through with what I said I'd do, which is to play, some motherfucking Mid-War. So let's do this. Actually, nah, I can't be arsed. Don't get me wrong, I don't think Bed Wars is, like, bad, necessarily, but it's not something that I really wish for, or care for, anything for, so, yeah. So, yeah, yeah. So, I've been working on this section of the ship for about close to nearly 2 weeks now. 2.5 weeks. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to work on something else. Might. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm not sure. Alright. I don't know. I don't know. I actually don't know. That's the truth. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing with this shit. If I could bring the superstructure along, then I would have a better chance. But the problem with that is I can't. I don't know whether I actually don't know. I don't know, actually. I'm actually completely blank. Because I'm thinking... I don't... I let's think about this solidly. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know. I don't know. Or I do not know. I just don't. I know that I want a midsection of the ship, or I want a large amount of its front and stern to have an in-bit, so it has an overhanging deck like that. So there's lifeboats underneath it, just so that it's more accessible and easier to get to them. But I don't know where to start with it. Yeah, no, it'd be better for this area to just be open, really. I know that there's probably a couple of you that are probably thinking, if you don't know what you're doing, why not just go ahead and just go further aft? But the problem is that with this ship of this size, it's kind of difficult to tell when am I not decent. Because if I play it too early, you're just gonna have half a ship full of nothing. I mean, the ship is ridiculous, so I have no idea. Everything in this ship has to be supersized, but I don't know how big I need to make it. Like, I know that the main staircase and the mal that will be in this ship are going to be absolutely ridiculous, but I don't know how big they're going to be. Alright, the only thing that I know for certain is that the grand staircase will go from the very bottom above the storage all the way to the very top, and that the mal will go about maybe 6 or 7 decks and will stretch a couple 100 meters at least. Well, I say a couple 100 meters, like that means anything. It wouldn't be this big, it would probably be 3 or 4 times longer than this. But because I don't know where the superstructure is going to be, or where it ends, it's very difficult to tell where, when and where to play it, to put it down. If I do it too early, then it will feel like it's too small. If I do it too late, then it's not going to fit. It not fitting isn't really much of an issue. My main problem is just when should I use it. Because if it's too early, it'll make it look smaller than it actually is. I also don't want to make the ship feel cramped, because if I play it too early, it'll make this section look tiny. And that will make the ship look smaller. I want people to look inside the ship and think, fucking hell, this thing is massive. Not, God, I wish there was more space. So, yeah. But the other major thing is that I don't even know what I'm doing for most of these rooms. All that I know for certain is that the rooms are going to be absolutely absurd, and a lot of them are going to be decorated in a modern / old-timey kind of way. Similar to how the Titanic looks, rather than how a modern cruise ship looks. But I know that the bigger ones, the Grand Staircase, for example, and the Mall, are going to look modern. I know that I'm going to have a couple of pixel arts to people that I love and hold in a good light, but I don't know where I should put them. And I can't just do what I usually do with every other ship, which is to I can't just do what I usually do, which is to just kind of slap it in. Because again, this ship is ridiculous, and I don't want to repeat it, but I also don't want to make the ship look weird or whatever. I don't want the layout to feel off. I don't know. I'm just kind of stuck because I don't really know what I'm doing. Do I want? What the fuck do I want? I don't know. I don't know what that area is going to be for. I don't know what any of this is going to be for, honestly. I do regret saying that it'll be interior, but I don't know what the fuck. I do not know what it's going to be interior with. I don't know. I would love to sit here and be like, yeah, I've got 900 ideas, but I actually don't know. I think this is where the inexperience of building gigantic ships kind of hits me. Because the largest ship that I've built before this was these ships here. So to then literally quadruple that is ridiculous. Is just such a massive jump. This is the Grand Staircase of the first cruise ship. Right? This was going to be the largest room ever built, and now we've got a ship that is this big. That is fucking inhuman. That is genuinely terrifying. This ship makes this ship look small. Basically, you're taking this... If you were to look up at this ship from this ship, it would be like looking up to this ship from this ship. Except, not really, because you would actually be here on this ship. Oh my god. Okay, you know what we're going to do? I'm just going to go ahead and just go backwards with the concrete for now. With the black concrete, and I'm just going to start working on the layout. I don't know what it's going to look like or will be finished, but I'll have at least something to work with. And I know I'm being peculiar, right? I do understand that I'm being peculiar a lot, and that I'm very, like, tedious when it comes to a lot of different things. Where it comes to choice and colour and placement and all that other shit. But, yeah, I don't honestly think I'm wrong for doing that. This isn't one of those other ships where I can just turn back and be like, actually, no, I don't want this, and then rip it down and replace it. If I place anything down on this ship and finish it, it is permanent. I can't just go back and destroy it again. I have to live with it. Although the question is, what does this room actually do? What is this room going to be? I don't know. This room could be like a crew quarters kind of thing. Because you've got these large walls with small windows, and it would be a great space for our passengers. I've greatly underestimated this. I've really underestimated this. I've been on far more than I can chew, Jesus Christ. Let's actually do some math. Right, let's actually just get some boundary over here. actually makes it easier for me. Actually makes it a lot easier for me. That is over halfway. I'm obviously not going to give away where the halfway point is, but I can assure you that that is over halfway. Which actually makes my job a lot easier, because I can now use this ship next to me as a gauge of how far I've actually went. Give me a second, actually. I need to make sure that my measurements are correct. I may have overestimated how big the ship is. I think. I don't fucking know. No, I haven't overestimated. No, I have! Oh, shit. I've overestimated how big the ship is. I made a mistake in my math. Because... Right, so I was off by quite a distance actually. I misread how long she is by about 200 blocks. Jeepers. Okay, I'm gonna leave this stream for now. I don't know what I'm doing. Bye bye.